For more information on this video, including pictures and sources, please see the link below. The first tip is to pay attention to basic food combining principles. Proper food combining is a system of eating foods that combine well together to assist in digestion. Now, if you think about your body like a computer only has so many resources that it can put towards the processes that it needs to do. Eating and digesting food is the same idea. Now, if you're eating foods that combine well together, it's going to require less energy for your body to break those foods down and turn it into usable energy, as opposed to eating foods that do not combine well together. It's going to require more of a process to break them down, extract the nutrients, and have the body do what it will with it. Now, the other side to this is thinking about how long different foods take to digest in the body. For example, fruit is the fastest digesting of foods. On the other side of that is meat, which is one of the slowest digesting foods. Now, if you take a look at something like the Mediterranean diet, they eat their meal, and it's often known that they eat fruit for dessert. This is a bad idea because if the fruit is sitting on top of the meat, what's going to happen to the fruit is, imagine chewing up chunks of apples, spitting it back out on your kitchen counter, and then looking to see what happens. This is called putrefaction, and it's no different than what's going to happen in the body with poorly combined food. This is the perfect breeding ground for bacteria, yeast, parasites, you name it. If you look at the standard Western diet, it consists of mostly acidic foods like coffee, meat, refined grain products, etc. The cells of our body in health are alkaline. In disease, the cell pH is below 7.0. Our bodies don't manufacture alkaline, so we have to obtain it from an outside source like food, which is our way of replenishing the body back to an alkaline state. This becomes a problem, however, if we're constantly bombarding the body with acidic foods. Now, the ideal ratio in the diet is 70 to 80% alkaline foods and 20 to 30% acidic foods. Now, the quick exit theory is that by eating foods that will be quickly digested in the body, this will result in the least amount of waste. You can see in this picture that it's listed 1 to 10 of the quickest digesting foods, followed by the least digesting foods. You'll see things at the bottom of the list are like meat and things that are harder to digest. So this theory suggests that by even for a short period of time, living on foods that are going to be quickly digested will allow the body to detoxify because it won't be burdened with the same amount of energy required for digesting harder things. Now, the tip here is to take a fiber supplement, but as you can see from this chart, lots of the foods that we eat daily have lots of fiber in it. However, it's not realistic for a lot of people to get enough fiber in their diet just through food. So by taking a fiber supplement, it's a good idea. The reason why fiber is important is because our body's constantly detoxifying 24 hours a day. Now it's figuring out what to do with these toxins, and once it figures out what to do with it, it needs a way of releasing it from the body. We have lots of ways to get rid of toxins like sweat and urine and things like that, but another way is through fecal matter. So by ingesting enough fiber, you're giving these toxins something to bind onto so that they can be excreted out of the body. Digestive enzymes are secreted naturally within the body, and what they do is they help to break down food into manageable chunks so that the body can absorb it into usable nutrients. Enzymes include proteases, which break down protein, lipases, which break down fat, and amylases, which break down carbohydrates. Without these enzymes, we would not be able to break down the food that we eat. The problem occurs when people stop producing the proper amount of digestive enzymes naturally. Things like stress, lack of exercise, poor diet, the use of prescription drugs, they can all have a detrimental effect on one's enzyme production. The best time to take a supplement like this is right before meals. That way the enzymes can get into the body and start doing their thing before the food actually goes in. So when you do eat, you'll have all the resources required to break down the food. Thanks for watching. For more information, please see the link below or check out bfitness.ca.